Why I choose to live in Brazil. Hello everyone, it's me, Michael. The purpose of this video is for me to share why I choose to live in Brazil among other countries I've been to. And many of my friends were like, Michael, why Brazil? Even some of my Oyinbo friends, as we call the in Nigeria, and as well my other African brothers and sisters, they were all surprised and worried when they heard that I moved to Brazil. They wonder why I didn't choose to relocate to any country within the European countries. Even my Oyinbo friends, my white friends, also wonder and ask me that why, Michael, if you wish to relocate abroad, why don't you ask us to help you get a job that can give you a privilege to move to any part of the European country? This question comes up, I do laugh. Yes, I do laugh. Well, today I want to share my story of why Brazil to answer those questions. Back in Nigeria, my wife had two miscarriages, which many people doesn't know. Only few friends us that's aware about this. We almost lost her each time this happens. We almost lost her. So when she got pregnant again, some of my close friends asked me, Michael, do you truly love your wife? I was like, why the question? I truly love my wife. So, and they suggest that your wife is pregnant now. If you truly love her, take her abroad where they can able to diagnose her to know the causes of her miscarriages. We have spent money back in Nigeria, couldn't get uh, answers. And it's not everybody that will be telling this. It's not something of joy. So this question made me to think deeply, honestly. Yeah, it made me think deeply, and as at that time, I need to consider a lot of things like my financial situations and a lot of things. My wife is pregnant. I need to look after her and the baby. And thank God, normally the miscarriage used to happen between 3 weeks to 6 weeks. And this last one, we didn't know how it happens. Nothing happens to the pregnant. The pregnant keep growing, and it now got to a stage that the private medical center that we use asking us that at this stage my wife needs to do an operation to safeguard the pregnant. I asked why. There were no answers. So this now made me, think twice that if anything happens to my wife, friends that have asked me, that have challenged me, they will say something else. So I have to do something. Then I started looking around the countries where I have privilege to take my wife to. Uh, and I look at my financials as at that time. I'm not that financial buoyant. Not that if I ask friends, they won't help, but I don't know how to do that. And another thing is that I'm a man that loves freedom. So I don't want to go to a country that I won't have freedom because we are not in that country legally. So I don't like that. So that's those things that I was worried about putting into consideration. Then I now decided to go to Google. I asked Google, where in the world that have a good facilities for pregnant women and during the childbirth, as in the labor. And Google gave me lists of top 20 countries, and Brazil happens to be among top 10. And that time, Brazil and India, these are two countries that have embassy in Lagos. Some of others have embassy as well, but these are the expensive countries that I'm thinking of being moved away from because I don't have the capacity. And when I got that information from Google, there's a platform that I belongs to as a traveler myself. So the platform called Couchsurfing. So I've been on this platform for over almost 20 years now. So, and I have good network of friends across the world. So when Google gave me Brazil as among of those countries, and Brazil have their embassy in Lagos, so before I proceed on getting the visa, I went on that platform. I started contact the Brazilians on that platform and asking them questions related to my challenge. And honestly, all of them responded and they are really willingly to help. So that is why I decided to choose Brazil. So we applied for the visa and God willingly be granted our visa. And as at that time, the pregnancy is about 5 months old then. So no, it's over 5 months old then. So as at that time, I have 2 years visa, UK 2 years visa, and as well some Schengen visa, valid visa as at that time. So my plan was that when we got to Brazil and everything goes as we planned, I will move to Europe, from Europe to Nigeria to Brazil. I'll be shooting within those countries. That's my plan. That's my plan. But there's a quote that said, life is what happens when you are busy making other plans. The quote was, as in, the owner of the quote is John Lemon or John something. Life is what happens when you are busy making other plans. I did a video where I titled top 10 reasons why I love living in Brazil. The number one is my favorite one, and as well the number 9. I mixed them within each other. So, as I said, I never have a plan of living in Brazil. I never have that plan that I will be living in Brazil. So all my plan was, let's go and give a try, and we pray that God should go before us, which indeed happened. Yes, God come to Brazil before us and prepare the land for us. On the 3rd day that we arrived in Brazil, my wife and I, we went on to get our CPF. This document is what gives you a leverage to live and have access to many things within the state of Brazil. So after we were able to get this CPF, I have in mind as well to go to the immigration. We have 1-year visa, and I wanted to go and ask the immigration, how long can I stay within that period of that visa, because I understand the rule of this visa and the immigration. So for me, having 1-year visa on my passport doesn't give me access or privilege to be in the country legally on a visitor visa throughout that 1 year. No, it's an illegal. So that is why I have in mind that after we have that CPF, the next place is to the immigration. At that time, we are yet to be speaking the Brazilian language, Portuguese. Likewise, we didn't understand the language. So thanks to the Google Translator that we are using to communicate. So moments we got our CPF, when we step out from the premises that we got our CPF, I started asking people around where is a immigration office, and a lot of people doesn't know where immigration office was. So thank God there is a man that's we also walk towards to, and this man ready, he go to the length beyond what we ask. We only ask, please, how can we get to immigration office in this city? So based off my own research on internet, I know I've able to get that there is immigration office in this city, and not in single place. They have office in 2 or 3 different locations as at then. So this man search on, he himself doesn't know, so you have to search on Google. So then he asked us, hope we don't mind if he give us a ride to that place. We were so happy because it's going to relieve us a lot. So we started gisting. So the first place that we went to, they told us that they only issue passports And even they are not opening on that very day, that they gave him the another address. So then we continue another journey. This man is an angel sent on that day. Is an angel sent on that day. So it took us there, and on our way we have exchanged many conversations where he asked me if I would love to stay in Brazil when we have our baby. And I answered him that day that if God wish. If God wish. So he take us to immigration office. He was willingly to help us in communicate with the police in case if any of them doesn't, the immigration officers, if any of them doesn't understand English. He really wanted to, he stayed with us there. But when he was able to get one of the officers, they told him that, oh, they were on 2 hours break. So it was then he now said that, oh, he won't be able to stay for that 2 hours. That's his own assignment. So he now gave me his business card that I should please keep him updated. So he left, and we were able to see the immigration, and we also privileged to see one British guy that's Portuguese. So he helped us to communicate with the police, the immigration officers, and for them going through my passport, they were like, they asked the British to ask me why did I choose Brazil with all my travel experience, and for me still having some valid visa on my passport. Why did I choose Brazil? So, and I told that British guy that it's God's wish, it's not my wish. That we go as God, we come here as God lead us. And he told them, and they told him to tell us that after I explained the reason why I was there. So they told him to tell us that there's no issue, that my wife is pregnant. As soon as my wife puts to bed and we have the document of the baby, we should come to them. That's the only problem I can get or have is that if I take a paid job, that is when I can have issues. So that gave me a lot of rest of mind. So thanks. I'll use this video again to say thanks to Professor Leo, who lead us to this city, and my mentor Sergio, who give me the opportunity to see Brazil in another way. I have a lot of people to say thank you to, but these two people, they are the one that show us Brazil. They are the one that God sent, that he has prepared a new land for us. Today, I have a lot of mothers, fathers here in Brazil that adopt me. They take me as their son. They take my wife as their daughter. They take my children as their grandchild. They, even if my parents are alive, they can't do more than what these people are doing for me and my children. Thanks to Brazilians. Thanks to all Brazilians. Thanks to you. Muito obrigado. Tudo brasileiro. Brasileiro, brasileira. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. So, I hope you are picking my points, reason why I'm living in Brazil today. Reason why I choose to live in Brazil. Reason why Brazil is now because I believe where you live, that you are so comfortable, is home. So Brazil is my home today. So exactly 2 months we got to Brazil, our baby arrived. Ewa Olua. Ewa Olua arrived exactly 2 months. We entered Brazil March 31st. Ewa arrived May 31st. Early in the morning. We entered Brazil early in the morning, as in very early, around 6, 7. Ewa Olua also arrived within that period. Exactly 2 months. You know, everything started falling into places as it was meant to be, as God planned, not me, as God planned. Everything started falling in place, and after 6 months, I got a job that I never applied for, a job that's a lot of, as they said, a lot of Brazilians are eager to work in this company. A Brazilian that's educated, they are eager to work in that company. And I got that at a platter of gold. That job gave me and my family a lot of leverage in this country today. Thanks to you again, Sergio. Muito obrigado, Senhor. Muito obrigado. In that my previous video, top 10 why living in Brazil, in that part of top 10 that I mentioned in that video is 1, quality of life and happiness. And another one, Brazilians are welcoming people. They can go to lengths to make foreigner satisfied. Yes, you heard me right. Brazilian. Muito obrigado, brasileiro, brasileira. Muito obrigado. Eu tá feliz onde? Sim, eu tá feliz onde? Você dá esse pra mim. Deus. Muito obrigado, brasileiro, brasileira. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado. As I was saying, thank you for watching this video, and I hope this clear why about me choose Brazil as a whole. I wrote a book about my story, my family story here in Brazil. The book will be out soon, so let's keep the rest to that book when that book is out, the untold story. Thank you so much. Muito obrigado.